Hello, my name is Jenny Hager, and we are here in Arlington Heights, Los Angeles, in my studio in my backyard. And what I have behind me are two paintings, one that is finished and one in process. And I thought it would be interesting to juxtapose these two paintings so you could get an idea of my process and then what I call finished. I do work on these paintings unstretched, as you can see, but they are meant to be stretched, and I do want them to sit off the wall and be somewhat sculptural. I'm very much a process painter, if you can see with this painting, where I have to find my way through the painting, and I have a personal symbol system and an array of gestures or marks that I use when I start a painting. However, I always try to combine them differently because I ultimately want to surprise myself. I was trained at an abstract expressionist art school after college, the New York Studio School of Drawing, Painting, and Sculpture. And so I am very much process. I have this expressionistic paint handling, but I really like binding it with all this masking tape and this rigid structure. So I'm working with this architectural phenomena that talks about design, talks about things that are man-made, and then I'm putting them against an ephemera of process painting. I'll talk a little bit about my process. When I start a painting, I usually start with a wash. I'm really interested in these fluorescent colors. They occur in nature. We see them in sunsets. We also see these fluorescent high-key colors on something like a black widow or poisonous predators, so I feel like they're a little bit of a warning system and lit from within. And so I start with these washes, and then I usually come in and draw on the paintings. I'm interested in setting forward different mapping systems or different systems or juxtapositions of painting language. I was using these as divination rays to reference something beyond us, something celestial, not necessarily religious. And then they became line, and then they became architecture, and then they became design. And so there's all these multiple references in them. I use a lot of palette knife and squeegees in these areas, and I'm really working towards building up a palimpsest of one experience layered on top of another that will give it a layered read.